Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is a micro session because it's just 5 minutes. A regular session with me is an hour long. So this is just enough to give you a chance to experience Reiki personally for yourself and decide if that might be something that you want more of or not. After we do Reiki, there will be 5 minutes of questions, and I will answer just about any questions there, except I don't do mediumship type questions here in this forum because I believe that those are really something that should be done in a more private place, just because they do get pretty emotional normally. So for the Reiki, what I'm going to do is set the intention for financial increase and for whatever else might be for your highest and best interest. With those of you who don't know what Reiki is a Japanese word that means universal life force energy. So when you're having a Reiki session, or in this case, a Reiki micro session, that just means your Reiki practitioner, or as in this case, a Reiki master, is channeling Reiki into your aura and into your body to help get rid of anything that might be blocking you from achieving the results that you want, whether that's results in healing physically. This could also be for healing emotionally, healing mentally. This helps with anxiety. It also helps with healing relationships and even healing financial situations. So there's a lot of things that we can use Reiki for. And if you guys want to set your intention for something more specific or in addition to what I already have, feel free to go ahead and do that. Just please keep the intention for yourself and not for somebody else, okay? After we do the Reiki, like I said, we'll do questions. But for right now, let's just get the Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 27 after the hour. That means we'll be finishing up at 32 after the hour. For those of you who have questions about Reiki, this is the best time to ask those while I'm actually doing the Reiki for you. Good morning, Gabby. Good morning, Rena. Good morning, Candace. Glad to see you back, my dear. What are y'all using your Reiki for today? And does anybody have questions about Reiki? Chakras aligned and energy moving. That's a good idea. Something else that helps get energy moving, I don't know if you've tried this or not, it's one of the moves from Kundalini Yoga. Check out Breath of Fire. There's videos about it. It's as good as coffee. It's called Breath of Fire. Calming your nerves and the nerves of your child. Is your child a minor? Roderick, namaste, namaste. Glad to see you here, my dear. 4 more minutes of Reiki. What are you going to use yours for? Oh, sweetness. Oh, yeah, that's right. You just had a baby. Okay, absolutely. Cool intention then. So is your baby all stressed out? Harmonization. And sleep, I like it. Gotcha. Lots of energy. Gotcha, gotcha. Mm-hmm. 3 more minutes left on the Reiki. Are you holding the baby in front of you, kind of about the level of where your stomach would be? Ms. Candace? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you holding the baby right now in front of your body, like right about the same level as your stomach, or a little bit towards the top of your stomach, maybe into top of your stomach into your sternum. Lori, hello, hello. Good afternoon to you, my dear. Still good morning here, but we'll send you a good afternoon where you are. We have 2 more minutes left of Reiki, Lori. Oh, no. I don't know that I'm necessarily suggesting it. I mean, if it works, great. But I am feeling like a little extra being right in front of somebody. Like it's almost like this being is kind of being held in somebody's lap or a little bit kind of snuggled up a little bit higher than their lap, I think. So this could be somebody's pet too that I'm feeling. I was just curious. Somebody that's very close to their owner about stomach levels pulling a lot of Reiki. Oh, now that could be. Are you kind of I don't know a delicate way to ask this, Gabby, but like whenever you turn your body sideways, is your stomach kind of like way out in front? Like you've got a big belly right now? There is not a specific. Your dog's right at your feet. Yeah, I'm noticing something more at somebody's belly level. Oh, thank you, Angela. Well, that would make sense then for where I'm feeling this energy. So apparently your baby is just like soaking it all up. Thank you, Miss Angela. This is probably not something I would ever pick out, but somebody gave this to me. And I tried it on and I was like, you know what? I think I kind of like it. Aw. Well, she can feel the Reiki too, and she can feel the effects of the Reiki on you just as much as she can feel the Reiki itself for her. Aw, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Angela. Okay, looks like we've got 5 minutes of Reiki in. Let's wrap this up. All right, y'all. I'm going to start answering some questions. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the timer. You guys start throwing your questions at me. And I'll answer questions for 5 minutes. After that, if you guys still have questions and you want me to stay longer, we can go into super chat mode. And if you throw a super chat, I'll answer your question. But up until then, of course, super chats are always appreciated, but never required. La da da da. Thank you, Candace. Message from Spirit for Ms. Angela. Gabby, when are you actually due, my dear? Message from Spirit. We're doing 3 cards for Miss Angela. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so you've got the World, followed by the Ten of Swords in reverse, followed by the Ace of Cups. Now, what's interesting about this, if I were to translate this just with literally using like my keyword, my key phrases that I think of when I look at cards, a cycle is coming to completion and it's over. It ain't over till it's over, baby. And this is new or renewed love. Okay? So this tells me that you're thinking that you're bringing to an end to a situation, but surprise, surprise, it's going to be popping its head back up again. Okay? And whenever it does, I think you're going to like the outcome with this Ace of Cups coming up here. You're going to be very happy with that outcome. All right, so that was Ms. Angela. Who's next? Gabby. Is Gabby's current home situation where she should stay? Oh, March 10th in the spring. Is it a good idea for Gabby to stay in her current home situation? Let's find out. Oh, there a car went. Oh, look at that. 3 of Cups, that's friendship. Support network too. 6 of Cups in reverse though. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. So, 3 of Cups, good support network where you are, whatever your home situation is right now. Okay. 6 of Cups, you may have some bad memories from that place. So you may be a little bit worried. You don't want history to repeat itself, whatever those bad memories are. We have the Death card coming up right in the middle here. And I'm just looking at the rest of the cards around because I want it to fit into my context. I think basically the Death card for me is going along with the 6 of Cups in reverse, saying don't pay any attention to the bad memories. Don't focus on those. It's also, it kind of tells me that whatever this is, whatever these bad memories are, they're in the past. So these experiences are dead. So I don't think you have to worry about the bad memories that you're thinking, I don't want those to repeat themselves. And I really think that especially because what's coming after is our Strength card. Okay, so when you've got Death and you've got the Strength card, then those things from the past have been transformed into something that makes you stronger. So you're more aware, you know what you want, not what, and you know what you don't want. And this makes you a lot stronger about getting what you want and safeguarding against what you don't want. So don't worry so much about the bad stuff, just focus on the good stuff. I think also this means you're going to have good self-esteem where you are. And last thing, the 7 of Cups in reverse says that you are looking about options and you're dreaming about options, but this is really advice that says focus. Focus on where you are and focus on making this a good option because you've got some really nice components here, okay? Starting with this support network here and this good self-esteem here. So whenever you're distracted by thinking about other options, you're taking energy away from making this one more workable and more happy for you. So you want to focus on making this one a good one for you and for the baby. So there's your answer, my dear. That's for Gabby. Current home situation is a good place to stay. Lori, will my son start working soon? I'm not sure what you think of as soon. Let's see. Will her son start working soon? Will Lori's son start working by the end of this month? Odd. Lori, he has a lot of options by the end of this month, but he's kind of sitting those out. He really, oh no, honey. No, 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 honey. He does not want to go back to work. His big idea is depend on the sugar mama. You got yourself a problem right here. I think that's a problem. All right. Will he be back to work by the end of December? Let's look. Let's see. I can't say that I think he's necessarily back to work by the end of December. I do think that he's starting to see the truth of the idea that maybe you don't want to really support him. I do see you basically cutting off all generosity to him because and once you get into December, you're going to see and really realize that every help you're giving him is actually just enabling him to keep sitting on his duff and not take care of himself and be a healthy, productive person. Then we've got this Judgment card coming in right side up and he's realizing, oh, I guess I have to work. All right. 2 of Cups card. Now he's got somebody who's a romantic interest showing up. Queen of Swords. He's thinking that he's going to count on her to support him, and she's going to be like, no, do you see this sword? No, if we're going to be together, you're going to work, or we ain't going to be together. That's what's coming up by the end of December for him as far as work. Let's look and see if he'll be working by the end of January. By the way, that was my timer. If any of the rest of you still want your question answered, I do offer 1 or 2 question readings on my website, or if you want to do a super chat here, I'll be happy to answer it here. Either way, that's up to you. Will he be working by the end of January? Look at that, baby. What's going on there? By the end of January, he's no longer in your home, or he's no longer benefiting from your finances. He is being responsible with his own finances. He is independent and self-sufficient. He is not very thrilled about it, but he is making preparations. So he's being smart with his money. So by the end of January, yes. I don't know if you call that soon, but that's what's going to be happening with him and work. Okay, and that was for Lori, I think. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else need a question answered today? Right here. If you want to do a super chat, we can take care of that. Otherwise, just a 1 or 2 question reading. Those were nice messages for you, Miss Angelus. Miss Angela. I called you Angelus, as in Holy Angelus. As in, what is that song that they play 3 times a day from the Catholic cathedrals? Let's see. Working on manifesting. Very cool, Gabby. Peace out, Ms. Rena. If you're still here, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm not amazing. I'm just doing my job, Lori, but thank you. Thank you, Ms. Angela. Very kind of you. Not soon enough. I was afraid you were going to say something like that. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate all the thumbs ups. I appreciate you guys sharing this video with other people that may find it beneficial as well. Of course, I do appreciate the super chats when they happen. And I appreciate you guys who are ordering private readings from me and private Reiki sessions. It is because of all of you guys' support at every single level, from viewing and subscribing all the way up, that I'm able to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful day. And if I don't see you here for a private, then I'll see y'all back on the next video. Peace out.